Hey everybody, let's quickly look at 3.1 and 3.2. Claire wonders if the height of the toilet paper tube or the distance around the tube is greater. What information would she need? All right. Well, she's going to have to find out what that height is. So she's going to need the height by measuring it or by somebody telling her. And she's also going to need to know how far it is around this. All right. Now, it says, how could she find this out? She could use a ruler and measure it. But she could also split this toilet paper tube right down the center, fold it out, and then you have a width and you have a height, and that would give you that information. In 3.2, you're measuring circles, okay? And I put this applet in your form for you to look at, and it says that you need to find out what the circumference is. Now, the circumference is that distance around the circle. So I set this circle here for 4 units, okay? And you see that it is right here at the end, and if I click unroll, it's going to show me how far around this one is. Okay, so with the diameter, which is the distance across the center of a circle, this would land right at, it looks like about 12 and a half centimeters. Okay, right at 12 and a half centimeters. Now, if we reset this and we use that 4.5 centimeters there, when I unroll it, I'm going to get about 14.1, 14.2. All right. Now, what does this mean? All right. So if you go on down to the next applet, and at 4 centimeters, it was about 12 and a half. So if we put something about right there where 12 and a half would be, and we just got to estimate. And then with 4.5, it was right at 14. All right. So I'll put that on the wrong one. That's 5. Okay. And at 4.5, it's right at 14. So it's going to be right there. And what we should see is that this forms a line the more of them that we put. Now, I didn't tell you that you had to do all of these, but it will form a line, especially if I take this one here and put it in the right place. I didn't look at the 4, or got it on the 5. So it should form a straight line. Now, from previous units, we know that if it forms a straight line, it is a proportional relationship. So that means we're going to be multiplying something by the same thing. It said plot the diameter and the circumference. So if this was the diameter, this was the circumference, I've got to have that constant of proportionality, and that's what we're trying to figure out right now.